Well, who's ready for the Great War Part 2? Because we're going back to living hell, basically. um, it's Friday. We're right fresh. Still everything is in memory, but brain has been reset, I guess. Slept decently. So now it's time to ruin everything again. Because yeah, we're in the middle of a big one. We're in the middle of a big one, and handling. Well, we are. I would say we are past the worst of it. Well, may, may I sort of expect that actually the worst of it will be dealing with the separatists afterwards, but we're through worst of the war itself. We just need to now clean up, sort of, and actually dismantle the Empire. And once that is all done, we'll well, surely everything will go swimmingly. But we still, well, I say that, but we still have quite a lot to do. We still need, what was it, 2? I think we need, I guess we need 3 electors, but one of them is already, we are at war with. It's all our nice wars. I love seeing it. Lovely, jubbly. Also, I wanted to check, what is our, like, on average, what is our unrest reduction? We have 16 in our core territories, effectively. Yeah. Discontent. From what the hell do we have discontent? Is that because someone has... Is that from the... Is discontent from... I assume it might be from the... that someone has spread it, though I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, well... Yeah, discontent. Or no, this was just something else, so that's until 27. Well, 4 more years. Well, sure. Also, oh, I didn't know that world ports reduced yearly navy tradition decay. Does that mean that we basically have... Wait, we have... 2% from elven military, 1% from noble officers, almost 1% from innovativeness, a combined 1% from world ports. Huh, we actually don't have navy tradition decay. We just don't. That's... That's cool. That's stupid. I like that. Having no navy tradition decay. Sure, why not? Also, we are down to 90 army professionalism. We can still keep regenerating. I think, yeah, we can still keep going on that. And boy, oh boy, we're back to these lovely front lines. So tasty and juicy, and I absolutely hate them, but oh well. So, we just declared... I think the last thing we did is we declared a war on Istralor, because they are an elector. So we need to take them. And then also we need to once again siege down Wisdom and kick them out, because we need to... Again, we need to declare a war on Silverforge. Which we need to kick them out so that they join back in. Okay. Well, sure, we have this army at the ready. Go and start sieging something. And then, Alright, we'll need to... Actually, okay, I do have these armies ready to fight Istralor. So, I guess the Orc Warband, okay, actually you're gonna get interrupted because Magdalene is also at war with us. So, first things first, damn, Istralor doesn't even have a fort in its capital. That is something. Realistically, that means we can get them just about whenever. We can get them just about whenever. Send this army over. Ships. I guess, sorry, I have bad news, Northern League. I'm recalling my ships. I actually need to siege stuff myself. Though, I guess I could start... You know, sure, let's split these in half. We don't need that many goddamn ships in one place. Ooh, and we go, okay, you're also a good admiral. Well, congratulations, you can stay here locally. We'll send our main man over. And then, okay, what's the situation? So, the blade marches are almost entirely taken. I think we can leave them for the time being. Which means these... I guess, who else are we at war with? Okay, now we are at war with Telgear. They control some territories here. I guess these armies... We can send them south to deal with all of these troubles. And oh, we do have an army over here. I guess they can rendezvous with this army and then, I don't know, do something in the Dame's Crown area. Keep things stable. Also, I did figure maybe it would be worth it to pop the Imperial census. Because, as I said, I'm not embracing yet. I'm not embracing Enlightenment because, well, we don't really need the culture conversion cost, and I want a bigger stockpile of mana points. Funnily enough, plus the next technologies, I'm not super. None of them are super necessary for us. I guess what admin tech 27 would be huge, because that gives another 10% admin efficiency, but that is, it would be two more techs of admin, and I think that would be a bit much. So yeah, we don't need the money for embracing, plus we can just make the money back. I think we can do the census. Because it was what? It's 200 admin and 20,000 gold. And then we will get the Imperial Census in 1 or 2 years. And I think the bonuses from it were quite good. Though our bureaucracy has expanded to meet the expanding needs of the bureaucracy and the expanding requirements of our vast territory, with the annexation of Yanshen, we have gained access to a veritable legion of talented bureaucrats in the displaced eunuch rulers. To ensure they do not foment rebellion and instead embrace their place in Cyril's realm, we must give them a purpose, a massive census, to count every man, woman, and child of the Jadd Empire. Okay, so... like that. That's very expensive, but if I remember correctly, the payoff was good. Because I think it gave manpower recovery speed and also more income. Because basically you know how many people are in your empire, so you actually know a bit better who to tax and how much to tax them, and so on. Also, did the Silent Repose have... Oh, Christ. Expanded temp... No, the Silent Repose didn't have anything. Okay. Oh yeah, seems like the Magdalene, yeah, they don't have fort defense, so we're just chewing through. We're just chewing through, real nice. Okay, there goes Istralor, so that should be... Yeah, now we need Pearl's Edge and Silver Forge, so that should be quite easily done. Here, I assume we can manage... If we can catch these 40,000... That would be huge. Plus, I'm not too afraid if the other armies join in. Okay, yes, to send. Sure, go take the next place. Yep, that's a major army of Istralor wiped out. Christ. Okay, and how are... Okay, these troops have arrived. Please wipe out the orcs. Oh, what is this guild? Oh, no, our Inquisitor died. Honestly, right now, we don't really have much use for an Inquisitor, so that's fine by me. We're not converting anything. Instead, you know what, sure, we could get production efficiency. Or all power cost for the... Well, no, for now, just give me a production efficiency guy. We will bump him up. Go all the way to level 5. Six crowns for... Oh, because our... So, okay, we have a 90% cost reduction for admin advisors. And that is taking into account that this advisor isn't 50% cheaper. Without the 50% discount, they still are just 90% discounted. That's something. That's quite something. Okay, Wisdom has been taken once again. I do wonder, how much do I have to beat Wisdom up to piece them out? Quite a bit. Okay, so we will finish this siege. What's the siege ability here? Okay, almost maxed out. Cool. Which means... Wait, where is... Oh, this fort is in this province. Sure. Blockade it. Twist it. Bop it. Blockade it. Oh, you're not even a war wizard. I really should be using the war wizards for all the sieges. That is sort of what they're best at. Also, do I want to take this attack? Oh, it is mostly infantry. But we don't need to do it right now, we can replenish a little bit. And okay, looks like they are coming in to unsiege the Blade Marches, which honestly sucks that the Blade Marches don't have... They don't have any forts, which means well, that the enemy can retake that territory very easily. Which is a bit of a pain. Okay. Okay, and also Gilbert sieging some provinces is also annoying. But what can we do? Okay, and you... oh, Vern is now participating here. Well, I guess they are helping a bit. Okay, that should be a Telgear army dealt with. Yep. And I guess now we can push through here. It's working, things are coming along. Things are coming along. Okay, and... well, wisdom is still high. Okay, but actually, what is that? 28? 28 score, and we could get them out. I guess just a few of these fortresses. A few of these fortresses should do it. General died. That's a shame. Actually, get the War Wizard up there. Oh, we actually are under general cap. We can get some more in. Give me more generals. Well, you're not good, but sure, it will do. We are kind of... I don't know. I kind of just want to get people that are good. Oh, and actually... oh! Vertesk got taken, surprisingly enough. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's very good. Which means... oh, what does that mean? What was I doing? Oh yes, more generals. Also, what... during all of this time, what is our situation in the south? Where are these two armies headed? Right, I have everyone parked on the Bin... I have so many armies actually parked on the Binvarji front line, though they haven't really been doing anything. Should I maybe... yeah, we have very good generals there as well. I guess that's been a bit of a mistake during all of this. But... well, we'll make it work. Okay, that's another proper big fleet. Inspirational captain. Oh, congratulations. Also, you can retreat and repair a bit. Because we have mostly finished all the sieges up here. Why are you so slippery? Come on, Wisdom. I know you want it. I know you want to peace out. I know you want it. Oh yeah, we also don't need this fleet blockading here anymore. What can they do? Sure, they can come over here and start blocking the Straits of Vern. Head south. Head south. We'll resolve that first. Okay, now we have 2 sieges going on here. That should be hopefully quick. Oh, you switched places. Go get them. East Ording. $78. Okay, so I assume that fort plus this one should do it. And what's this? The Magisterium is trying to blockade stuff. We could fight the Magisterium. Detach those ships. Detach. Detach repairing ships. And go for the Magisterium fleet. We'll beat them up properly. But the fleet battle is commencing. Oh, okay, finally the goddamn Lake Federation peaced out, peaced out Tarakar. Yeah, this is absolutely. I do not know how and why they. Oh, they pieced out Tarakar, so now only. Okay, this was just ass. My god. Okay, now they are fighting only Krag Doomroar. Sure. Well, hopefully you will manage to deal with that. I would hope. If you somehow fail at even doing that, then what even are you doing? Okay, that was a substantial battle. And once again, let's retreat the ships back into harbor. Do some repairs. Oh, caught a Blade Marcher army. Though I would assume that was... Yeah, those were mercenaries. Those were mercenaries. Okay, there we go now. Is this finally enough to push? Okay, yeah, we can once again push Wisdom out of the war, which we will do. No, actually, wait. First, we'll get our armies out of here so that they don't get put into exile. And once we declare war on Wisdom again, we will just send them in, literally right away. So, Wisdom, we can piece them out. Very cool. No casualties, no nothing. And then we need to... Oh, okay, yes! Okay, so Threaten finished their war, so now... Oh wait, actually, who the hell is now... I forgot, because this does change. Oh, there currently isn't another elector. If we quickly nab Silverforge, we could... Okay, because okay, so who the hell is fighting Silverforge? Oh, a bunch of people are fighting Silverforge, namely Gisden. But they're not besieging their capital, and I only need their capital. Also, excuse me, how the fuck is Anvilwright a level 1 surface hold, but they have 100 development? It costs 600 to develop. What the hell has happened here? I guess I assume they are special in some way. Because, well, I don't know. They've been cooking something up. But okay, we need to quickly get an army over there. Honestly, both of you get moving. So, Silverforge. Wisdom will join in, that's alright, and then basically no one else joins. Only Themerin, which is a few provinces here, and Arboron, which is basically dying. So, this is another war. Let's go. That's our fourth one. That's our fourth one. Legit. This is so legit. All the peace offers are arriving. I do not care. Call me later. And oh yes, right. We need to once again fight all of Wisdom. Though I feel like currently, I think not even counting us, there are like 3 different other wars happening simultaneously in the Empire. So, yeah, we're definitely not the only ones causing problems. Taxes. We don't make that many taxes. How many taxes do we make? Let's say 200, we get 50 extra, so 100 extra. That's like 1200. That's much better than taking the money right now. Yes, give me more tax income. What the hell is this? They're trying to... Okay, War Wizard, get on their capital. Right now, right here. Okay, now, did they get a new... Okay, they still have... I don't exactly know how the new electors work, but if they haven't gotten one yet, then that's fine by me. Also, we just got a new age ability, yeah, the naval engagement with, I feel like, doesn't matter anymore. Our navy is big and strong enough as is. Force March would be good. Or the Fort Breaker innovations. I feel like we will have to run around a lot once separatists start popping up, so let's take Force March costs no power. Because then, did Force March have any negatives? Increase movement speed to 150%, and it costs nothing. Well... I feel like currently I won't worry about it too much. But I might... Well, yeah, I think I will switch that on once we finish the war. And what the hell is this? Mining Trivu. In the mining district of Elusadul, a tribu of kobolds has risen to prominence due to the exceptional amount and quality of ore they have extracted in the recent months. In addition to their sheer productivity, they have also reported no cave-ins and only 14 mining-related fatalities in the past half a year. which is impressive enough on its own. The secret, not that they're hiding it, turns out to be a combination of abjuration magic and alchemical acid. They reinforce the surrounding rock magically, then melt away the ore-bearing rock into collection throws. After some time, the metal-laden slurry will dry into a rich powder, which can be refined using a rotating bloomery. The end result is an exceptional yield of base metals without the use of explosives or back-breaking labor, though the overall process is slower and a bit more expensive than traditional mining. So what? We can provide them with funding to further what they're doing. We can offer a stipend and special privileges, or we can just shut it down. I think I will... Moderate tolerance increase. I guess the moderate tolerance increase would be good, but I think I will just go with the small tolerance increase plus get 2 base production. Yeah, it's in an iron province, and just pay a little bit of, well, a little bit of money, 4k. It's not that much right now. Oh, someone else is besieging this. Well, boo. Ooh, spy network construction speed. Very cool. Also deal with these peasants. And yeah, like, look at this. They're just infighting quite a bit. Which is just perfect for us. Please. Christ, every turn of the month calculates so much. And okay, we took Anvil right. So oh, right, I control all the electors, but I haven't taken the goddamn capital of Wisdom. Shit, I forgot about that. Quick, forget the rest. Someone get over there. Why the hell can't we... Why the hell can't I pass through here? Something... Oh, don't tell me... Okay, this fort is blocking our passage. And now, obviously, because these idiots are sieging it, it will take me half a year to get through. Growth of the administration. What is this? Global trade power. Fuck, sure. Give me global trade power for 10 years. Sounds good. We need to split these armies up. You need to wipe them out. Oh, actually, okay, I have this army here. They can help. Take naval control once again. East Ording has surrendered. And we can pass through somehow. Wismar is taken, so both of you hurry. Oh no, who is putting that under siege? All of these other people sieging places that I need to be sieging. Oh shit, Vex has unconditionally surrendered. Okay, this has... Finally, we have a timer. We have a timer put on us. We do have a decent amount of monthly war exhaustion reduction, so we can keep carrying on for some time. But we do... It does mean we have to start rushing things a little bit. So, who do I still need to fight? I still need to fight Vern. I guess primarily, I need to fight Vern and I need to fight Sugambar. I think those are the two big ones. Or actually, where are the missions? Honestly, I could wait with them. The missions. The Sun's Sea. So I need to take the Vernese coast for this mission. Okay, that's doable. So yeah, we need to fight Vern. And that's then the last one I have to really worry about. I would have liked to get Sugambar and maybe Ashiendi and the rest as well, but it doesn't seem like it will be super possible. I guess Sugambar will get pulled in anyways. So we can... Okay, so Sugambar will get pulled in anyways. We can see how much we can manage there. So we need to quickly take the Emperor's capital, break up the Empire, and declare a war on Vern. Something like that. I guess get some of these armies down here. Goddamn, the gnomes are invading Venail. Sure. No, all of you idiots, get out of here. Well, okay, we can send this army. We can send this army. No, we can't. Wait, no, actually, we can pull up. Because, yeah, obviously this is being besieged by fucking Sugambar, who doesn't have any siege ability. Where is our transport fleet? Honestly, I could rush up the transport fleet. We embark them and land on the Vesdamese capital. Vesdamarian, something like that. Also, we got a merchant. Where the fuck did we get a merchant? Oh, I guess because we got trade power. So we will embark them. Get out to sea. And land them. I think the landing is gonna take longer than capturing the city. Trading in dyes. Yes, very cool. I will need to... I guess the two armies dealing with... you will deal with Sugambar, surely. Okay, and our army has landed, so the transports... put them back in... Put them back in harbor. Baku, Eater of Dreams. I have to say, Baku, you are... well, who are you? The people of Fungoa find themselves grappling with a distressing series of remarkably dreadful dreams, robbing them of any joy in their slumber. Upon awakening, they are greeted by the disconcerting sight of a shadowy, elephantine figure cast upon the walls of their homes. This ominous phenomenon is a telltale sign that a Baku has set its sights on preying upon the dreams of the populace, and their suffering will persist until this malevolent entity chooses to depart. Yes. Well, a good cup of tea. Yeah, that should help. Okay, and Wesdom has been taken, and with that, one elector is missing, all the others have been sieged down, the Empire is currently truly in shambles. Or well, should I rather say, the Empire is no more. Well, with the fall of the Wesdom, Marquis Lawrence VII had to accept his ultimate defeat at the hands of the Jadd forces. In the year 1724, the once prestigious Marquis signed his abdication from the throne of the Empire of Anbennar, and released all imperial states and officials from their oaths and obligations to the Empire. The Empire of Anbennar is no more, and Divine Herald Elizar I shall forever be remembered as its destroyer. And there we go, 100 prestige, which will be converted into monarch points. 200 splendor and 25 power projection, as if we need it. This actually does mean I have to spend our admin and... I do have to spend our admin and Diplo points, because I think otherwise that all of that will get voided. So quickly, cheekily, let's dev. Let's dev a bit, and does that work that way? Yep, well, we still capped out on Diplo. There we go. So that was 300 mana. That's very cool. And well, now the Empire just is no more. We can do whatever the flip we want at this point. Which mostly means, Vern, hello. Hello, Vern. No one is coming to help you anymore. I do not care. War against evil? Well, that doesn't help us. Give me the Holy War. Or actually just imperialism. Bup. So currently we are in 6 wars. No biggie. I think also Vern doesn't even have... Oh, the Sugambari capital is right here. Oh, that's easy to access. Also, you get down from there. Wait, did Corvuria get... No, Corvuria did not get called in. Get down here, start sieging shit. Well, this sure is an entire goddamn situation. And there goes Vern itself. Do I have any other armies that need remembering? Oh yeah, also we can, I'm pretty sure we can stop. The fighting has basically ended. We are still at 90 army professionalism. Let's stop slackening recruitment. We are up to 350k reserves. Actually, we can't even get the draft if we get the vote right now. So I guess we can chill a little bit. Okay, that's another one taken. A festival for Surreal. Well, that's cool and all. Chill it though. Chill in a bit. Wait, I can occupy all of this, can't I? We're fighting them. Tooth's End. Oh, that's the entire Sugambari and Vernese army. Sure thing. Just about everyone is occupying everything right now. Oh, look at those lame-ass rolls. Well, that's definitely not a lame-ass roll. Oh, and okay, there goes the war against Krak Doomvror, finally. So now, all the wars we are in are actually wars that we care about. Yes, Calcitos, fuck off. They didn't even take anything! Ah! Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Also, in the end, I figured, I guess these armies won't even be necessary here, because I think we are just avoiding a war with the Binvargis. Yeah, we are avoiding a war, which means all of these armies can start being spread out across the Empire. Because very soon enough we will need to fight shitloads of separatists. So... yeah... that's gonna be something. Oh yes, we're definitely gonna get naval invaded by someone there. Shaking in my boots. Also... oh, we can host a Divine Symposium again. I guess, sure. No reason not to. So we could take the core creation cost. We already know where that is. We will be coring a lot, so that might be useful. But I think I would rather do something which will hopefully prevent us from... I don't know. Think about something that could maybe be happiness related. So maybe let's proclaim the glory of Surael. We have just vanquished an empire, so surely that is glorious. Surely that's a glorious happening. Oh, oh, shitloads of peasants. Why exactly can't you... oh, Christ, just stop in this province, get the fucking transport ships. Okay, so, the Divine Symposium with the rhetoric. Without Surael, there would be only darkness. Through him, we have everything, from the food we eat, to the wine we drink, to the animals we tend to, and the people we meet. Without him, there would be merely desolation, and nothingness beyond compare. Through Jahair, all those years ago, Surael brought light to Bolvar in its darkest time, freeing us from desolation. Across Halan, darkness still exists, festering and spreading like a plague. We must spread his light as far as we can see, from the lands of Canor to the Hobgoblin Command. But we must also remember that those we free are not evil beings to be destroyed, merely misguided souls to be freed from their chains and shown the way. We are all children of Surael, and we all bask in his radiance. And then we can do either... it's the utmost importance to keep spreading the light, or Sorel and the wisdom of the Jadd teaches us that we can serve under his light. This could be manpower regeneration. Let's do importance of spreading the light. It is paramount that no matter what may come, we continue to spread the light of the sun to all people, both within our lands and without. Through our armies we will bring the light to our enemies, and those they inspire to resist us. While they bring the light directly through the sword, our merchants and envoys shall sow the seeds of rebellion against the darkness in all corners of the world. Through the light we will unite all the people of our nation into a force worthy of Sorel, and with this unified power we will strike out against all who stand in opposition to the sun and its glory. So we get either a faith of tolerance. So I don't know what a faith of tolerance would be. I guess that would maybe automatically convert provinces, or we get +1 missionaries for 5 years. I guess that could help us convert the empire more quickly. So sure, we will take +1 missionaries. That's good enough. Okay, you wipe out these cabbage merchants. The hell are we looking at? Okay, the Imperial census, right after the speech. To the furthest mountain, the bright sun shines. To the distant sea, the Yan River flows. To get a better view, climb another floor. So reads the artful calligraphy that adorns the compiled census's cover. A Tianlo script in dark blue ink on what is undoubtedly Jiangdu's finest paper. The eunuchs presenting the finished work to the Divine Herald smile nervously, stammering about the view from the Mountain of Clear Sight and their own efforts to climb another floor. Eleazar the First nods and gestures them on. They turn over the cover, revealing underneath it a massive tome, bound in bright red leather. Like feathers on a harpy wing, the milk-white page is densely filled with numbers and letters. From his seat, the Divine Herald can just make out the names of various provinces within the far-flung empire. The eunuchs explain that every piece of the Jadd Empire touched by Sorel's light, that is to say, every single inch of it, is bound within these pages, not a detail or soul missed. The Herald's eyes widen, and he leans in, and although the sun continues to shine, the harpies continue to sing, every piece of the world is exactly how it was the moment before. With this, a richer trove than any in Verkal Gulan, the Divine Herald knows his realm, Sorel's realm, shall never be the same. So how many of those have not yet seen the light of the Jadd? And what of taxes? So what is the bonus? I hope I remember correctly that it was a good one. It's for... Okay, it's not until the end of the game, it's for 25 years. But still, it's 20% national taxes, which is fine. It's 20% national... manpower modifier. Okay, I guess manpower regeneration would have been better than the manpower pool, but sure, it works. But most... also autonomy change, but most importantly, and this was actually perfect that I did it now, 10% admin efficiency. That is bombastically good. Considering that we are getting ready to basically peace out. This is huge. Also, wait, what the hell is... Oh, Gavad is coming to kill some peasants. Sure. Thank you. Gaved is killing some peasants. We need to get one of these armies back here. Also, I think embark again. I want to wipe out these forces. Oh, just accidentally killed 20,000 Dame's Crown troops. We have taken a fort here. Ooh, I very much would want to take... Okay, we need to get one of our battle fleets. Battle fleet, you're not really necessary anymore. Come sail over here. Oh, what's this now? Why the hell is Busilar taking territory? Could you just not? Because honestly, how does our peace with Vern look? I guess this will be problematic because... how much could I potentially nab? Yeah, don't control forts in the area. Well... God damn you! If Busilar actually... Because what territories I need all... Fuck. Okay, so Busilar has messed up my entire plan. Good stuff. Good stuff, you absolute idiots. Because I needed... Oh no, actually wait, I don't need everything, I only need the coastline, right? Where is that mission? Okay, I need literally only the coastline. So I think we're just gonna make sure that we can get this. Which means I think you split up real quick. Capture all the provinces. Because we are very much closing in on piecing everything out. Which admittedly I think will have been quicker than I anticipated initially. Scorching Sun. Doesn't matter. Well, that was just the Sugembari fleet getting absolutely wrecked. Sure, get you through. Yeah, we have just absolutely ruined the Empire, or shall I say all of Canor, for the next god knows how many years. We have royally messed it up. And I will do it again, that much is for sure. The time will come when we will do all of this again. Okay, South Tower taken. Can I get anything from Sugembar realistically? Oh yes, yes indeed, we can get. Oh, if only I could take that singular province. That would be everything we need from them. Quick, grab some extra war score. Quick, lads. Okay, so how is our war exhaustion looking? Okay, war exhaustion is only barely ticking, so that's all fine. That's all fine, we are full on admin, but I currently don't have the brain power to deal with that. We'll do it in a second. Because we are just a little bit of war score away from literally piecing everything and everyone out. So where do I still have some far-flung armies that we could collect and do stuff with? Are we at war with Neckcliff? No, I like how we're not at war with Neckcliff. Everything around them is exploding, meanwhile they are just sort of living through it all. Great stuff. Okay, can we now... Oh yeah, also, I think, right, I forgot, we need to recall... we need to stop building... I guess we can sabotage recruitment and then stop building spy networks. I need to get every single advisor back home, every single diplomat back home. So all of you get recalled because I will have to send out. Stop counter-espionage. I will have to send out a bunch of peace deals at once, or at least as quickly as realistically possible. Honestly, you can come back down south. Okay, I will leave the one diplomat spying on the command because they are somewhat important. But the others, yeah. Okay, we have 7 diplomats ready to go. Actually, can Can I free up another one? What is our current tolerance stuff? Oh no, we only have one assigned to kobolds. Okay, so we have 7 diplomats that we can work with. And I think I will quickly go to the bathroom and then I think we're gonna just start piecing everyone out. We could most likely still get more out of it, but our mana is stockpiling up. We are behind on technologies. We have someone that has unconditionally surrendered, so we have to figure all of that out. So I'll be quickly back in a minute or two. Alright, now, there is something that I remembered I wanted to check out before we commit to the peace. So first comes... I want to see how much development we will gain from all of this. So... I will quickly, for myself, screenshot some things. Well, TLDR is we have 11,000 development currently. So that's one thing, which would be neat to see later on. Also, oh, we have 69 admin efficiency. Let's go, let's go. Well, isn't that just it? Isn't that just it? So we'll grab a quick little screenshot of this as well, because I'm thinking I will most likely make a little meme with all of this. Yeah, with the before and after. Okay, so that's what we have for the after. And also, yeah, we still have a bunch of governing capacity left, so that's cool. And, okay, so now then, all the screenshots taken. I think we start doing some peace deals then. Is this okay? Yeah, this is enough to get it. Only 40 overextension. That's wild. But, Also, yeah, how much will this cost in Diplo points? 200 Diplo to take it separately. Holy shit. I feel like I will burn much more Diplo than I will, admin, even. Okay, I hope I won't need to do too many separate pieces. I think Sugembar, I definitely will take the Magisterium's territory. But we'll see if I really pick up anything much else. But honestly, the Diplo points are saved up to be spent in this way. I shouldn't need to worry about it too much. And yeah, the coalition is gonna form potentially if we take literally anything. So the entire continent is gonna be pissed. Doesn't matter. We're rolling. And I guess, yeah, with that, let's start. Well, let's just start sending out all the peace offers. Now, I guess a big one itself is gonna be Vern itself. Oh, yeah, right, I guess this is a problem. By taking Sugembar, we can't... Oh yeah, also, right, I forgot I wanted to make a... Because, of course, this is at the end of the year. I wanted to make a manual save just in case... in case we explode. Yeah, make a save like that. I should have done that before piecing out Sugembar, but oh well. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I will now deal with Vern. I guess while we are still fighting, we could just chuck some armies on them and try to beat the ever-living crap out of them. But by and large, we need to start passing days and start piecing more and more people out. So, here. I guess I will definitely separate piece the Magisterium. The Magisterium, we take the island, we take their little islands. And you know what, sure, we just basically wipe out the Magisterium, because why not? Maybe the... actually, no, I will leave them one singular province here on the coast. And yeah, that is 300 Diplo. Goodbye, Diplo points. Do that. And yeah, things are gonna start going crazy. I guess what, the Blade Marches... I think the Blade March... Oh right, I sort of wanted to maybe take a bunch of Dame's Crown's territory. They have a shitload of forts, so I doubt any revolts would be a problem here. Oh, we can even take the Silent Repose. And then I guess if we hook up like this... Oh, they're just not willing to give us that. You know what, sure, just ignore the Silent Repose, give me the coastline, I don't know, give me the coastline and whatnot. Sure, that's another 200, boom. Do I need any... Oh yeah, okay, here from the Silver Forge War, I will actually take shit from Wisdom. It is a pain in the ass that... that Vern has occupied... So actually, we can unoccupy them from Vern. So that should be something. I guess what is the Istraloran War? This would be Istralor itself, plus the coastline up here. Well, sure, we can pick up the Istralor coastline. Give me a fort, everything the goddamn fort touches. Actually, we can take all of this, huh? We can take just about all of this. Yeah, I didn't siege down any of these provinces. I think we'll just have to live with that. Sure, give me... Also give me... I know, give me all your money, why not? Oh, I do not care about colonial territories, that is also one thing. So, goodbye. Yeah, as I said, having all the wars separately, one shame is that we won't see all the casualties in one batch, basically. We'll have to sort of calculate them separately. Yes, separatist sentiment is gonna start popping up real nicely. Why are we losing this battle against Vern? Who the hell is our general? Oh, they have an outstanding general. Well, that explains it. Come on, reinforcements, make it in time. Yes, we get fish, trade goods, epic. Well, that's the entire Vernese army wiped out, almost. Okay, so next, Vern. I guess even wiping out all of that. Okay, so this is a major fuck up. I guess I should have ignored Sugembar and instead taken the Vernese territories. What can I take? What can I ignore? Also, yeah, it is a shame that they don't have a single fort, which means it's hard for us to get a lot of war score. And I guess, like, they just have all of their goddamn colonies. They have all of their goddamn colonies in the war. Which means we can't really, even though we control all of their homeland holdings, we can't really pick up anything else. Well, this is a big old shame. I guess since I won't be managing it in one war anyways, just give me... Oh no, we do have one of their places. I would very much like to take this crossing. Sure, I guess we'll take it like so. We'll take it like so. Yeah, that's lame. Could I potentially break some of their alliances? But... screw it. I guess we will take this much and leave it be. Okay, that's another one. Please spread out a little bit. And yeah, we are starting to slowly run out of people to send peace deals with. Okay, here we just need a bunch of stuff from the Blade Marches. The priority is for everything in the Corvuria area. Which we can pick up without too many problems. And then I guess we pick up as much as we can get in the deep woods. Priority being given to forts. Ooh, we can take more than I remember. We can take more than I remember. I don't want to take anything separately. I don't know, take money from them as well. And sure, leave it at that. That was 700,000 casualties. Yeah, I think my biggest regret is gonna be not being able to see how big the total casualties were in the end on both sides. Because I think that just now was like 1.5, like 700, 800k, basically just from the Blade Marches alone. Then, okay, we need to pass a day. So, you, Wisdom, I want the Vesdemarian coast. Take these islands so that we can cross over. Just grab all the holdings. Take their capital. Yeah, shame that we can't take any of these forts because, goddamn, like Vern and... Yeah, Vern is taking them. We could theoretically... Well, we could have unsieged them before we... I guess we could... we could quickly grab this, which is taken by separatists. It has a World Trade Center. Quickly get someone over there and unsiege it. In the meanwhile, I guess we can do a peace with... What is this? Sornkost, Rolzard. A bunch of people. This is the original war. This is the original and big one. I think Rolzard, so that we can get a connection. We will take a separate peace. Honestly, at that point, might as well wipe them out. Why not? Or maybe, I don't know, will that even wipe them out? Sure. Then again, yeah, this works. Okay, now we have to wait a few days until we get a diplomat back. And yeah, people are gonna be forming a coalition. But... oh no. Anyways. Okay, we have another diplomat ready. Plus, okay, we have taken control of that place, so sure, we can peace out Wisdom. Wisdom, we get all of this, we pick that up. I guess I could take what they control in Laurent. Oh no, but right, this is all occupied by other people, so basically we can't really touch any of that. Just give me your money or some shit, I don't know. Just give me your money or some shit. And why not? Can we... oh yeah, because we are taking from Silver Forge, right? So it's... it's not much we can take. Well, sure. Peace in our time. Get out. This leaves us with only one more. Okay, we need to wait a week, and we can get 3 more diplomats. Okay, so this is the big one. Who else do we who do we need to separately peace out? Ilvandet. Are they even? They are available separately. They have a fort. They have a singular province. Give me everything, and get. I need your fort. Christ. Okay, then who else do we have left? I don't overly care about, like, Bepek or Vertesk. I guess we will take a lot from Vex. I want Napes Bay. I want Moonhaven. Actually, can we maybe pick that up as is? I want all of this, then ideally I want to pick up some forts here, give me all of these forts. It would be maybe nice to pick up some provinces from Laurent here. So I guess we could peace out Laurent separately. Nab 3 of their provinces. We can nab 3 of their provinces, all of their money. No, we could. Okay, we could take all of that as well. Sure, why not? That's with Laurent. One more day, one more diplomat, and I think this would be the last diplomat. So, yeah, once again we repaint all of this. This is very expensive, because I hadn't co-obliterated them, but sure. And then I guess, yeah, a bunch of territory. Can we hook up? Yeah, we can hook up our territories here. Well, yeah, a bit of a messy shame that, like, everything here in the middle will end up being still independent, but you know, I don't think it matters that much. We can also take their capital, because why not? Sure, let's do it like that. And any leftover pennies. And that is the last piece. 1.3 million and 1.4 million. Well, but yeah, these definitely are not. These definitely are not the final numbers. I guess our losses most likely are correct. This includes all the Northern League and Gnomish Hierarchy casualties. And as we can see, the vast majority was attrition. The vast majority was just attrition. Meanwhile, I'm not sure. Well, yeah, a lot of enemies are not counted here, so 1.4 million losses in the main war. And then I think the Blade Marches had like 800,000 losses themselves, plus everyone that was involved in like Dame's Crown and so on. So I would be willing to bet that the end casualties would be something around 1.5 million for us and 3 million for them, which is wild to think about. Also, 500 ships. Goddamn, 500 ships. I guess we and the gnomes did a lot of work. I guess, sure, let's screenshot this as the main course. Okay, that's the main war. And then let's see. Well, now comes the important part. Now comes the important part. First, the funny part, which is how much development do we now have? 14, but we took 3.5 thousand development. We took 3.5 thousand development. A third, basically a third of what we had previously in one war, more or less. Theoretically, not one war, practically one war. Okay, but now that's the good part. Now comes the bad part, which is, where is our overextension? 8? No, it's not 1,000. I was hoping for 1,000, but 35 national unrest. Ooh, this is ooh. You know, maybe it's gonna be very bad. Admittedly, a lot of these numbers are very small, because they are literally like single stacks. But then, like, Vex is 120k. Where the hell I just saw something that was... The Swamp Trolls are... So yeah, the big problem is that with 35 national unrest, literally everything will revolt. Literally, like, our just peasants will come out of the woodwork and will revolt. So, I guess let's see. Okay, so who will actually be the most dangerous? Because everything that is within like 100 to 200k, while really big, it's manageable. I'm mostly afraid of something like, I don't know, particularists, which could potentially go up to like millions if they exist, or like peasants. Okay, Jadd peasants are surprisingly only 40k. And then yeah, literally every province will revolt, but as I said, it is mostly very small numbers, except for a few special cases. Goddamn, this will be 100 times bigger war. So now the real challenge begins. I will just say, now the real challenge begins. But all we have to do is core everything. If we have to wait, we have to survive for 1.5 years. If we survive for 1.5 years, we could make it. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anyone that's humongous. Okay, here we have Jadd particularists, 65,000, so that's also not as big as I was dreading. Hobgoblins are only 40k, I guess because they conquered a lot of other land. Corvurians are 250. Yeah, this is gonna be... this will be living hell. I do not wanna understate it. But I am somewhat... I don't know, sure about myself. I have faith. I have faith in Sorel that he will reward such a great deed, which has been done in his name. Okay, so, I guess there's no big point in spreading the armies out too much. All of you literally come together in one blob. Come together in one blob and be extra careful. Because if you're not careful, you will get wiped out. Also, okay, so how much will it cost to core everything? Well, the number pops up for a sec. It costs 1100. 130 provinces for 1160. Now, could I quickly snatch that as a screenshot? Because it instantly... It's just a bit slow. Well, okay, I won't get that, but let's just. I want to write that down somewhere. No, not that. Stop. Okay, well, sure. I guess forget all that. So what? 130 provinces, 1159. Let me just quickly write that down, because I want to save that for the future, just as like I did this. This is my high score. That's basically how I go with it. Okay. Save that. And press... Now, I hope my PC won't crash. I hope the game won't crash if I press the core all button. Oh, it's going. It's going. It's churning through. It's going. Yep. There we go. And that basically consumed all the admin power I had indeed saved up. And so this will be coring for 2 years. I guess it will... The vast majority will be... I guess we don't have the claims, so that doesn't reduce the length of the coring. So this is, yeah, for 2 years we have to survive. That's our mission right now. Survive and nothing else. So, all the armies. All the different armies that need to... I don't know, collect yourselves and be ready for the war of the century. We will send the ships out to start protecting trade. Can you protect anything here reasonably? Oh, you can. Well, you can do something in Mother's Sorrow. Sure, do that. And of course, right, I forgot. I almost forgot that we can do the Rapture of Sorel. That would have been bad to forget. So, obviously, the Rapture of Sorel. No matter how we strive in Sorel's work, there is one joy we shall never experience while we walk Halan. That of its ending, when he finally embraces us and we dissolve into his light. We cannot hope to match that rapture while still bound to our mortal frames. But we can match every other wonder in Halan. Every joy and every luxury, and we shall do that just in our next empire-wide celebration. Okay. That's gonna be a big one. Don't do that. Okay, so now where are all my other strewn about armies? I need to roughly get them in one place. Also, sure, let's land. All the navies head to... Oh, we just got chill 300 force limit. All navies in the area head to Anbennar, which got downgraded to a level 2 entreport. Well, that's sad. All of you head down here. All of these armies gather somewhere roughly in the middle. Actually, you know what? Gather in and around Anbennar. Yeah, that's something we can do. Gather in and around Anbennar. This is some random fleet. Also go here. Where is our second fleet? You can harbor in Ofdaltungur. We have a few armies here. Okay, sure. You can stay in Ofdaltungur, protect the fort. I don't want any of the dwarven holds to be lost. And have I forgotten about any armies? Ah, yes, one in Wisdom. Sure, I'll also go to the center. So every on 3 on cost. Oh, and you as well. Sure, also go to the center. And then we will start cleaning up the separatists, starting from the Dameseer. And then go, I guess, split up as necessary from here. Oh, Christ. Well... The grand opening of the Rapture of Surael. It begins at sunset. There is no moment the sun is more beautiful. And oh Christ, okay, I'm getting a phone call, so I'll be back in a minute or two. Yeah. Alrighty, let's not mind those interruptions. Back to what's actually important. The grand opening of the Rapture of Sorel. As I said, it begins at sunset. There is no moment the sun is more beautiful, and so too there is no moment that the Jadd Empire has been more beautiful. Engineers bustle around the Yansheni fireworks set up in the porcelain cities and Istra layer. Tons of gunpowder in intricate configurations that they hope can echo some of its wonder. The entire city of Sharaja sparkles, gems catching the orange-red light. The fortune strewn around the city rests easy, knowing such a glorious tribute to Sorel shall be molested by none. The Eberethil shipyards, which normally work around the clock assembling and maintaining Sorel's armada, fall silent even as the beauty above is put to music by Busilar's finest violinists. Canorian wine is present at every evening banquet, grapes grown under his sun, brewed by his servants into a drink delighting his people, as they toast his brilliance. A deep joy thrums throughout the empire, every delight on offer, and every worshipper of the Jadd is blessed with a hint of how it shall feel to be embraced by Sorel's rapture. Let the festivities begin. We get a reduction of 10 national unrest, which honestly will go a long way, I think. 20% manpower recovery speed, war exhaustion down, extra splendor, a massive hit to goods produced, but that's not a big problem. And overextension impact modifiers are reduced by 50%. Now, I do wonder, does the 50% mean it will get reduced effectively from 850 to just 800 overextension, in which case it would be basically pointless, or will it cut the national unrest and all the other ones down by 50%? Because that would mean we actually won't have unrest literally everywhere. We will only have unrest in actual front-line territories that have been recently taken. But either way, let the festival begin. And okay, it actually cuts the penalties in half, so we only get 20 national unrest, which, if I'm not mistaken, and then yeah, the Rapture of Sorel is another negative 10. Will we... Okay, so in our core territories, barely, but we are under, so we won't get unrest literally everywhere. This simplifies things a lot. We will only get uprisings in provinces. Yeah, like, look, all of this is reducing. We will only get unrest in provinces where we actually have... So, like, yeah, like Magisterium, Istralor... these will be still huge, but yeah, it's mostly gonna be places where... It's mostly gonna be places that we just took in the Empire, and maybe some other random places here and there. Okay, so that's not nearly as much of a catastrophe. That's not nearly... Oh, and okay, the hierarchy and Gaved instantly broke their alliances with us. Well, thanks a lot, bozos. I guess well, yeah, Gaved. Honestly, the gnomes are still doing quite well by the looks of it. I do want to know, did they end up hiring mercs? Did they end up hiring mercs? Yeah, gnomes have 80 mercenaries, which all things considered is not that much. The Northern League only has 13 mercs. Okay, so they didn't even need to rely on mercenaries all that much. Okay, interesting. Yeah, some sort of coalition is gonna end up forming. We'll see how it goes. But I think, I'm pretty sure we have a... where is the... not the diplomatic, where is the truces? Where are the truces? I thought this should have shown me all the truces that we have. Truces. Right, that was the coalition map mode. So yeah, we have truces with basically everyone that is actually important. Like, a coalition is possible, but it mostly would consist of small nations that don't really overly matter. But okay, as we are getting some of our diplomats back, I do want to improve relations again with the gnomes and with Goved. I would like to avoid them joining the coalition if possible. And I will also start building spy networks again, where we need them. And I guess we also counter-espionage the command. That is important. That leaves us 3 more diplomats. No, we lost trade effects of grain. No more giant force limit. No more giant force limit. Oh yeah, also we could almost... I'm almost inclined to hire a national unrest guy. Maybe that would be a thing to do. But okay, back to it. Okay, recombine all of these fleets. We will trash the singular transport. Do we have... Okay, we are within naval force limits, so honestly we can keep all the rest. Separate out the light ships, send them... I don't know, send them over somewhere. And now we wait. Now we fucking wait. Though can I... Where is it? Do we need war magic? The war magic could definitely help. Okay, yeah, we are out of war magic. Now we're back in war magic. That will help us deal with all the separatists. Oh, and the coalition has disbanded. Well, so much for the coalition. So much for the coalition. The coalition has literally disbanded. Because I'm pretty sure we are so strong that they literally are afraid to do anything. Oh, that's perfect. What also is perfect is the Imperial Parade. Any soldier in the Jadd's legions spends time marching. A lot of time marching. But normally, the attention is focused on the result of that marching. The expeditious reinforcement of the Gold Hold against a sudden goblin incursion. Pushing our conquests further into Hades. Or handling a surprise uprising of those who would cast a shadow over the light of Jadd. The rapid redeployment of troops and artillery that makes all these things possible often goes overlooked. But not today. Today there shall be a parade across the Empire, including one led by the Divine Herald Elizar through the crowned streets of Aistralair. Today, amidst our celebration of life over death, there shall be a celebration of the journey over the destination. A reminder to all of how our strength stands tall above our weakness. May every citizen across the Empire watch these parades, and in their awe be reminded of Surael's glorious might. That's just 50 military power. It was described so epically, I thought it would be something, but sure, 50 military power I can also take. Okay, yes, the coalition has crumbled. Thank you, good to know. Crikey. I'm kind of still shaking. I'm still kind of shaking from just about everything that happened. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm sad about is that we... okay, violent party goers. Yes, that's gonna happen. The only thing I'm really sad about is that we couldn't take the Vernese coast, which really sucks. Because I understand who the hell... So, Eberithil doesn't matter, Sugenbar doesn't matter. Who are these guys? Badabi. Who the hell are Badabi? Oh, down here! They're allied with these guys, and for whatever reason, they have 400,000 troops. I thought this was like a backwater where nothing happens. Like, I guess the average development is okay. But having okay development doesn't mean that you get to have 500,000 troops. Weird. Well, that definitely throws a spanner into our works. But I guess we'll deal with it later. And oh yeah, the trade ships are back in action by the looks of it. Okay, let's actually start. Because I think, where was it? Where was Edgemo? Okay, so Mo Huang will rise up in a singular province, and they have only 13,000 troops. So this singular army can handle them. I guess actually, where is the unrest? Unrest, here we go. So this, okay, so this is all safe. This is all safe, then we have a few provinces here. Which are Deni... well, who the hell... okay, Deni Janraji separatists. Okay, sure, so they will potentially pop up, but we only need a singular army here. Oh, and what is this? These are gatekeeper separatists, but they're also nothing too big. So, one army we send over here. And then another army we can start sending further south. Sure, for now, keep walking. Actually, yeah, so basically, with the rapture of Sorel, I previously underestimated it, now I'm very thankful for it. While it doesn't stop uprisings entirely, it at least means we can make it so that uprisings only happen in the territory that we just took. Though honestly, if we were a little bit higher, it would also, I think the uprisings would also happen just about everywhere else. Because I think in our own provinces we have just about, like, I guess four spare unrest, which, and I think I will send south, send these guys to the swamps. There might be some unrest here. Yeah, for now, the part which is next to which we took from the Blade Marches, there is gonna be a lot of unrest here and problems, but we're gonna deal with that later. We're gonna deal with that when it comes to it. But yes, obviously now the thing which I'm sort of not mentioning and ignoring is that the Empire is dead. So we will just now, once the truces start ticking out, or even no, we still have people that we need to fight. Like Ashiende, Gisden, we have claims on. Here, we have claims on Krathenor, Corvuria. We will start beating up all of them. And okay, let's see, the first separatists are getting ready, so who would this be? Pearl's Edge? And then I guess the Magister separatists are the most dangerous ones. They have 250,000 worth of separatists rising up. I'm mostly afraid if they spawn on these little islands, because I won't really be able to do anything about that. Oh yeah, also we took the tower. So we pay more in state maintenance, but we get all power costs minus 5%, which is very good. Also national taxes. Which, well, I guess the taxes. Taxes. It's not that important. Okay, when it gets close to them actually spawning, I will likely put all of these armies in one tile. I think the 250k won't all spawn in one tile, obviously, but a lot of them might spawn in one place, and it would be unfortunate if one of our armies ends up getting trampled, basically. Also, I guess we can send out one army to deal with the ones that will be rising up in Pearl's Edge. Oh yeah, also, I forgot, we can all of these armies which we are marching. Oh yeah, also I forgot we have 2 stacks here. We can definitely use them to secure these areas. Plus, all of you definitely need Forced March. Forced March is gonna help us a lot in dealing with just about everything, especially in these faraway places. Is there any place with enough supply limit here? Please, supply limit. Anything. One singular place with enough supply. Actually, you can just stay on the outside. Stay on the outside. You take a force march. I don't know, head in this direction. Also, might as well activate force march on everyone while I remember. It doesn't do us any harm, just being active. Okay, that should be all the armies. Alright. Request to share maps from... Oh, adventurers kill a carrion stalker nest. A ghoul nest. Very good. And okay, I guess some random provinces converting. I very much appreciate that. Also, the lake-fed ones that we share maps. Of the Gerudian frontier. What is the Gerudian frontier? Up there. I guess they're interested in conquest up there. Sure, be my guest. I don't care about conquering any of that. We will just take the trader. And okay, well, just about everyone is getting ready to pop. So all things considered, we are almost through a year. And actually, I won't say anything because I don't want to jinx anything. Oh shit, okay, there we go. That's the Pearl Ledger Uprising. Some losses taken on our side, but all things considered... come on, die. Give up, will you? Okay, that's quelled. And okay, the Magisterium might pop at any moment, so... I guess get on this mountain. We will take some attrition. We will take some attrition, but I would rather be up there in safety. Oh, there, yep, shit, there we go. Yep. What's this? Jurather Fields. The Jurather Fields welcome the Jadd. Is that... Okay, that's just a singular province, but we lose 5 years of separatism, we gain a core on them for free, and they change to the Jadd. Oh, sure, that's cool. But in the meanwhile, separatists have risen up, so okay, the Mo Huang separatists, that's chill. Those are chill to deal with. And then, yes, the Magi separatists, which, as expected, quite a lot of them rose up just about everywhere. But overwhelming force does it. So now, I guess chuck 2 armies down there, and 3 armies up here. Honestly, these armies... Okay, let's start sending them over. Also, it is very beneficial that we took so many forts in the fighting, because now the separatists first have to go through all the forts before they can actually do anything to us, or, well, to the land. Okay, and that's them wiped out very neatly. Send over another army here, I think. And now we have to start looking at everyone else that we have to deal with. Oh, yep, like for example, everyone that just now popped up. I think that would have been, yeah, a bunch of Corvurian separatists. A real bunch of Corvurian separatists. Anything in other parts of the Empire? No. Nothing in the swamps yet. Okay, so yeah, that was Corvuria, that was Dame's Crown. Yeah, Dame's Crown, and I guess Laurent. Laurent revolted. Okay. Be careful about where you step. Yeah, some provinces are gonna be taken, but the forts are gonna stop any negative impact. Okay, and these 3 armies will have to deal with everything that's going on here. Oh wait, oh, I assume... wait, no, we are already getting... Wait, we're already getting some cores? Oh, I guess we have... We have very different time... how long it takes to finish the cores. I'm not sure what... how... Well, sure, I guess if some things are ending, then that's good. You get in here. Goddamn, look at those numbers against these separatists. Some of them are outright filthy, I have to say. Okay, that's also down here. How are you doing? Mostly good. In that case, keep marching. We have we have once again a 10th merchant. I will have to... Oh shit, there goes more. So this was... Okay, so this was what we took from... Whose face? Sugembar, they revolted. I guess the Deep Woods revolted. The swamps are still chill. Deep Woods revolted, and I guess more... Okay, and Vern. Yeah, and Vern, and as well Wisdom. Okay, that tracks. That tracks. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess we will get, the only place where we can possibly get any separatism is over in Corvuria. Yeah, and this actually, okay, this sucks, because they can fully occupy the place. I guess we have to send these guys up pronto. Stop them from spreading any further. Jump them. So much shit. So much shit. Yeah, I guess as expected though, as expected. Keep trucking. Keep on trucking. And honestly, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that we are losing more men from attrition walking around with the humongous stacks rather than actually in the battles. I think the battles are very much not that bad on us. Though we have to... I have to start considering giving our armies a little bit of time to rest. Oh shit, the Radiant Ball. Now that's a... Stop, pause. That's a big old text. No one ever wants to miss a party. to go uninvited even as their peers flock like peacocks to manor houses, palaces, or forest glades. But never has there been a party so desired by all as the Radiant Ball, the Herald's own, the crown jewel of the rapture of Surael. From across Halan, like moths to a flame, like planets to a sun, they come. Invitations were delivered by the Legion's finest horsemen weeks prior, to the gnomish chief engineer and hierarch, who warranted 2 separate ones despite the fact they're currently both the same person, to the wine lords, each branch of Siluriel receiving its own, to the dwarven hold lords, a somewhat awkward journey with both steed and rider crammed into the dwarven rail, an invitation made by Verkel Gulan's finest goldsmiths, to the leaders of the Lake Federation, with a check-in at the assembly hall to ensure the correct recipient, and more, the Radiant Ball, ignorable by no one, the old electors of Anbennar, mingling with one another and forced to put aside political differences, historical enmity, or choice of deity. Hellenic lords, eyes tightening at the sight of every piece of elven finery, still conduct themselves with immaculate etiquette, making them nervous the Grey King of Grombar, having traded his furs for well-cut Esmari finery more befitting the climate. Even emissaries from across the world in Aliantir, Marliandi's best-bred patricians, discuss Malaknari weaponry with the Kelakas currently atop Chaonia's squibbling cities, while a priest ambassador from the Eordan court at Pelomar pretends to look at roses as she eavesdrops. Each and every attendee has been summoned here by Surael's own voice, his divine herald. An Eskani witch queen, a pin of Corin's crest bright against her otherwise dark apparel, understands the rule of power even if she shrugs off other diplomatic norms. The Jeng from Dengun, standing out amidst the mass with his faintly glowing blade at his side and exotic attire, could not ignore an invitation from Hales' newest conqueror. The Men-Gurkha speaks quietly to his only counterpart, the Rashan Bir, in a corner as the latter jots down notes on the proceedings, their ogrish bulk making them jut out like stones in a river of dignitaries. Even the Ketarch has sent an envoy, an ethereal emanation that speaks not but watches all with bright eyes. With a clap of his hands, the divine herald summons the attention of all. With a smile and a nod, he signals the start of the ball, and, looking down from his dais, Elisar I cannot help but grin as he watches all the powers of Halan dance below him. It must be how Surael himself feels, watching the planet dance beneath the sun. Ah, the sound of music. Which gives us, for 5 years, actually +3 diplomatic reputation, which sure will make everyone hate us a little bit less, and +1 yearly absolutism, which is kind of pointless. But sure. Okay, these armies have to recuperate a bit. They are still fighting. These armies also need to rest for a little bit. We have to get at least some months worth of manpower back. Because otherwise we're just wasting manpower by fighting with depleted armies. As long as we pay attention that they don't stray into any new provinces, or, well, obviously maybe new enemies spawn. So that's more Sugimbaris, more Wisdom forces. Okay, I actually do have to deal with the ones in their capital. Because we don't have fort control here. Okay, at this rate, I think we can send these boys up. Maybe they will even make it in time to deal with the further down south separatists. Okay, now spread out again. Officers deserting, lose 10 army tradition, boo! Okay, 10 army tradition isn't the end of the world. Also, I absolutely forgot, since we have started coring places, we can start converting places. Yes, literally everything that can be... literally everything that can be converted, start doing so. And oh boy, is this gonna be expensive. Is this gonna be expensive? Wait, did this actually get... Wait, I don't think... Is there a fort protecting this? Oh, there is a fort across the strait. Okay. Oh, okay, they have moved to a new province, so we need to deal with them here. Yeah, the fact that the entire Corvurian territory doesn't have a single fort is impressive. Impressive to say the least. Oh shit, we are being attacked. I didn't notice. I think it happened only just now. Quick, go help them. Okay, then again, the losses weren't even that bad. I think if anything, we can get rid of these guys. Where was that? Over here, right. Okay, it looks like these armies will make it in time to deal with the Ordian separatists. And the castles. Plus, also because... No, they do have a substantial amount of artillery, but I guess the separatists don't really have good... they don't really have good generals, which very much decreases how well they can fight. And okay, sadly, they will take the pearls. They will take the pearls, but that's fine by me. Okay, one party too many. Every day, the Divine Herald serves as Surreal's voice, speaking his truths and declaring his desires for his empire. But during the recent revelry, he has also had to serve as Surreal's feet and legs, attending myriad parties across the empire and dancing long into the night. While even his son takes a rest each night, the Divine Herald has had no such break. Though his spirit is willing, and indeed eager to participate in every service required by Surreal's crusade, his flesh has grown spongy and bruised. And yet, as he arrives at his office, atop the assembled paperwork lay a dozen more such invitations. -3 of each monthly mana for a year. Or no, that's... Wait, that's only... Yeah, for a year. Well, understandable. Understandable. Actually, maybe we can rush down here and beat them before they take the The island. I do not care about anyone asking for diplomat. Oh, well, yep, more. There goes more. More separatists in the jungles. Yes, sir. More separatists in the jungles. We will get a crossing penalty, plus they actually have a halfway decent general here. Plus we get horrible rolls. But the casualties aren't the worst. Please. Wait, why the hell is there an uprising here in Askajexis? But, okay, it does look like those are the last uprisings. Okay, plus we can get an age ability. I guess we are starting to run out of options. I guess fort breaker inventions. Just make shorter work of any potential forts that we might encounter. And okay, you know what? Sure, this army. Send them up here. Meanwhile, the two of you are well on your way. And I think we can deal with the Vexkeep separatists as well. Also, did Vexkeep have anything? No, Vexkeep doesn't have anything unique about it. I sort of took the capital of Vex, thinking that it had some unique modifier. But no, that was just their national ideas or something. Okay, that's dealt with. Oh shit, we got... Okay, that's not the best, but not the worst. Of course, you pathed through there. And okay, here... Oh, interestingly enough, we do not have automatic transport. I guess we will have to ship... We'll have to ship over to deal with this army. Where are the transports? The transports, yes. Okay, we have improved as far as we can. I guess we need more spy networks. I think we need the spy network on full mana still. Oh, they actually got a... They are a junior partner. That's wild. Oh, these guys have actually really lost the... I assume they were fighting each other in order for like that junior partner thing. So they must have beaten themselves basically bloody. Which, well, okay, that means we build a spy network in these guys. They have no spy defense. Well, goddamn, do I love you. I am just the biggest... I'm the biggest fan, I have to say. Sirenvar, Light of Daltungar. Right, I always forget that Daltungar still exists. Also... who else do we need a spy net? I guess we can build a spy network on Sirenvar. They have also no spy defense. Sure, perfect. Also, what is our situation with rivals? I think none of our current rivals are really valid. Oh no, wait, no, these are now. So Taraka, okay, so the command is obviously, yes. The lizards can stay. We could swap out Tarakar. Instead of Tarakar, we can take these guys. Yeah, these guys down here. Sure. Rival them instead. Okay, you two recover for a bit more. Now all of... Actually, first finish. Taking that province back. Swamp these guys. We also need to transport over some troops here. Okay, perfect. So now which of you... Okay, you two go and clean up that army. Meanwhile, this one... for now... Alright, we will have to ship people over up north. Though, even though these armies are so big, they're not capable of breaching the Dame's Crown defenses. Which is very reassuring. So, this is not quite a perfect fight, but we have a good general. Meanwhile, they have none. No, don't split. I hate how it's... Christ. So that was another batch of cores. We still are at 600 overextension. But soon enough, everything will be... soon enough, everything will be finishing. Oh yeah, look at this, the defensive terrain. All the bonuses. Magistrate resigns, we lose some Diplo, doesn't matter. Oh, those guys accidentally attacked us. Well, isn't that just perfect for us? So here, I guess, let's... I also like how all our generals are suddenly getting traits, though they weren't getting any traits during actual proper warfare. And hello, Walther. Welcome in. I have to sadly say you have missed basically everything. We are... Well, the Empire, as you can see, is largely a very nice orange color, and I'm working on cleaning up the last separatist batches. It's been there are a lot of them, but we can beat them surprisingly easily. They don't have good generals mostly, and they just don't have any stat boosts really. So. Oh, Christ, okay, some money. What's this now? What's this then? The cravings of the ancestors, the moon. An ordinarily unobtrusive wall within the high temple of Sarnavan bears carvings that have endured the passage of epochs. During a visit to the high temple, our esteemed ruler paused, contemplative. What could that semicircle symbolize? Is it an empty vessel, evoking hunger's grip? Does it encapsulate the moon's sway over tides? Might it form part of a ritual, a vestige of a bygone custom enshrouded in the mists of antiquity? Or does it harbor an altogether distinct significance, a riddle yet unsolved? Its import cannot be denied. Casting a discerning gaze around, they sought the insights of a groundskeeper, an individual deeply attuned to the temple's essence. As the groundskeeper's gaze alights upon the carving, a moment of contemplative silence passes, and then, with a sudden burst of certainty, they exclaim. What are these options? So we can get admin power, we can get prestige, we can get diplo power, we can get military power. That's the moon, sometimes at least, so we can get nothing. Or we can get -1 unrest, which I guess definitely is the best option for the next 10 years. That's a cup. You put drinks in them. A very practical solution. Yes, it's cups. Okay, so yeah, some casualties we do take, obviously, in these battles, but all in all, it's fine. Okay, how are things looking over here? Actually, don't take the battle yet. We can get you more reinforcements. But yeah, I guess to give you a little bit of a TLDR, we finished. Like, at one point we were in 6 wars. Like, legitimately 6 wars against different parts of the Empire. And then I did all the stuff that needed to be done, started piecing them out. So, what I did here was, for all intents and purposes, horrifically inefficient, I think. Because, I didn't have claims on most of the territories I took. We had claims on these parts, not counting the forest, and we had some claims along the coast here, which sadly I didn't even manage to take this. This is my one gripe. This is the one problem we had. I didn't take this coastline. But then I decided to take a bunch of other stuff. So, to put into perspective how massive this was, so I took some screenshots and I noted down some things. So, before we started the war, we had basically 11,000 development, which is just, development is the number which quantifies how much stuff you have, right? In these wars, we took 3,500 development. In 5 years, we captured as much as it roughly would take me a century to get usually. I guess not quite that bad, but it's basically a third of what we had previously. To put it in perspective, which is a lot. Yeah, explosive. So what is also explosive is overextension, which we have already lost some. I think at the end of it we had like 850 overextension. So at 100, it's already supposed to be very bad. So you can imagine 800 is extremely bad. If we didn't have the special Jadd missions, it would have meant that we would have had separatists literally everywhere. I mean, in every singular province. We would have had an uprising or revolt of some type. Because we have some of the special Jadd missions, which we currently still are in, the Rupture of Surael, we can avoid that, mostly. And so we only get uprisings in places that we basically just now took. That's, I think, more or less a rough rundown of all the shit that just went down, of all the shit that went down. Okay, so you get shipped over. And yeah, plus obviously also we dismantled the Empire, which is arguably the biggest gain in all of this, because now the Empire of Anbennar, the titular empire, simply does not exist, which means we can fight everyone here effectively separately. There is no emperor anymore who's protecting stuff and whatnot. Okay, now all of you get in here. Okay, like only 500 losses in that. Very impressive. And yeah, I would argue this was most likely the single most stressful thing that will go down, period. I think from here on out it's gonna be a lot more, well, I won't say chill, because we still are racing to manage everything that we have to manage in a timely manner. Our mission 3 is nowhere near close to being done. But I think from now on it definitely will be a bit more steady. And not quite this, yeah, explosive. Precursor knowledge, send the troops. Improvements of coal mining. Yeah, this is a shame I haven't yet... This is actually a real shame I haven't yet managed to... Right, I forgot. I actually should have gotten Enlightenment because it does unlock furnaces, which then just boosts our global economy. I have to remember that has to be one of the first things we do when we get out of this situation. But yeah, now the Northern League got coal mining, so now coal is cheaper. Plus, they also get a free... Actually, where are the trade goods? Coal. Oh yeah, I guess Gaved does have a lot of coal. I guess very, very concentrated. We also we have a decent amount ourselves in these mountains here and everywhere. And I guess Yanshin is quite rich, but... Yeah, haven't yet gotten around to that. And yeah, the game is, I can say the game is absolutely positively chugging noticeably. Because I think, well, we have so many cores being made, we have provinces getting converted, I think there are also a bunch of simultaneous wars happening in the Empire, because understandably our involvement sort of messed up their entire internal politics, so now they are at each other's throats. Just ripping everything apart. Okay, once we need to clean up the Dame's Crown and the Deep Woods, but once all of that is secure, I think we should have no more separatists. Oh yeah, we wiped out these separatists down here. Stop dooting in my ear! I don't want to hear any more dooting. Doot. Only very slight pain. Yeah, because especially since the cores aren't finishing all at once, at least if it was all at once, it would be nice and whatnot. But... And oh damn, we just absolutely obliterated these separatists in Dame's Crown. Yeah, and I think... I don't know in the end how many casualties really the war... Oh yeah, also since we didn't do it all in one war, it was a bit complicated to calculate how many people actually died. But my own rough estimate at the end was that our allied forces lost around 1.5 million total. Obviously, I think the vast majority of that came from the Northern League, because they were quite... I think they threw their troops away quite easily. The gnomes were a bit better, but I think they also caused a lot of those casualties. Obviously, we didn't take... Though, legitimately, I think we didn't take that many casualties in that war. I sadly didn't check, really, by the end of it all. I kind of forgot. But going purely by how it felt, I don't think we lost that much. Except for, once again, the majority just being, attrition losses. Actual battle losses, I assume, were relatively small. But then, yeah, on our side, 1.5, and my estimate is that the enemy lost anywhere between 3 and 4 million total. It's complicated to calculate because it wasn't... If it's all one-in-one war, the menu tells you the numbers nicely. But since it was spread through 6 different wars, it was a bit all over, and I would have had to do a lot of math to, I don't know, add it all up, which I didn't want to do. And also, I think... Oh no, those are pretender rebels. Dare I say, I think we have wiped out all the separatists that we had. I don't think there is a single red blip anywhere anymore. Oh no, we... Okay, I guess these are because these 2 provinces are still occupied, but the fort will unoccupy them. And... I don't know why the grand finale is already kicking in, because some cores haven't finished yet. But sure, I guess it is evidently the grand finale of the Rapture of Surreal. Which, this is important, because I want to see what sort of bonus this will give us. But obviously first, the flavor. It ends at sunset. The setting of the sun always seems to mark an ending of the day at hand. But today it symbolizes something more. It luridly paints the armada of boats that fill every one of Hades' great rivers. Denbasana, Karunyana, Telebe, Hukai, Yan, as revelers return to home. The bells of Tellum ring and ring and ring, the loudest voice in all Halan echoing the sky to signal the day's end and the festival's closure. Ships cast off from Brasan, taking the setting sun as their signpost, as pilgrims return sunburnt, sand-weary, and divinely inspired, to their homes in the Dame's Head. And atop the mountain of clear sight, the Divine Herald sits competitive, alone for the first time in what feels like eons, watching it and wondering whether Jadar would be proud. Is it the end of the rapture of Surael? It is the end of the rapture of Surael. It is the end of the party. Surael's wonder shall live on forever. Now please, I hope this is something until the end of the game. I would hope so. It is one of the biggest missions in our mission tree. So obviously Rebel Sentiment gets removed. No, it's not anything. It's very boring. It's lame. We get the Sun's Laughter for 25 years, which gives -3 national unrest, 10% morale of armies, 50% cheaper reinforce cost, and +1 monthly admin. I guess it's good. It's overall just good. I was hoping for something long-term, and I guess I was specifically looking for, like, I don't know, admin efficiency, or maybe governing capacity. Governing capacity would have been very cool. But alas, I guess we get what we get. But yeah, I do wonder why it kicked off, because we still do have some cores not finished. Also, wait, where is one singular province must be occupied, or alternatively the separatists just escaped. I do wonder where they... I assume they ran into the woods somewhere. Well, that doesn't matter. I guess recall the diplomats as well. We will wait out until the last cores finish, and then it will be basically wrap-up time. Very nice that it's like perfectly almost 5 o'clock, and just about squeezed it all in. Just about... Yeah, now our missionaries will have to do work. Right, well, yeah, we have 130 provinces that need converting. I think I definitely will have to employ a... I will need to once again get a Inquisitor, because otherwise this is gonna take too long. We need to get everything converted pronto. Also, surprisingly enough, after the war, we still have 300,000 manpower. Which is, dare I say, impressive. Which means we can, just once everything is done, launch the next war against God knows who. Okay, yes, the last few provinces. I guess Dame's Crown and Anway will take a few, like half a year longer, so I won't be waiting for those. But all in all, we survived it. We'll be able to embrace enlightenment, I think basically, yeah, once we are done. Well, okay, honestly, the other cores will finish in time. No need to waste any more months. We need to get to doing stuff. Our armies are also mostly replenished back to full. Only a few more thousand men need to be gotten to the front lines. So I think this is where we can call it, with a grand ending to the grandest war the world has seen and potentially will see. Yeah, the chances of topping that are relatively small. And also, I'm pretty sure my brain wouldn't survive another one like that. That was a bit much. That was a bit much. And yeah, I guess we can now. We took definitely quite a bit. I will absolutely be bragging this about this to my friend. I have broken his overextension high score. Yup, that one's in the bag. And yeah, I was fully expecting that we would be in shambles after all this fighting, but yeah, money is doing very nice, manpower is half full, navies, military, everything is ready to go. So yeah, I think we'll be doing pretty good next time. Also considering that, well, we didn't just take territory, all this taken territory will now boost our economy very noticeably. So how is trade looking? Like, yeah, we have 69% control, nice, in Anben cost, which is huge. It is the I think it is the singular end node. Oh no, I guess there wasn't also an end node in. It is one of 2 trade end nodes in the world. So this is the central one. Though a bit of a problem is that a lot of the trade gets siphoned off in previous trade nodes, so we won't really be able to capitalize from it right away, but we definitely can start working on that. But that will be something for next time. I am positively fried, so thanks Walter for popping in, and greetings to anyone else that might stop by to check out the VOD or something. And woo, I need a rest. I need a breather. So I'll be back on. I think I should be back on Monday. I assume there shouldn't be any overly big changes in that. Yeah. So as always, take a look at the schedule. I'll try to update that in time. And then yeah, good rest of your Friday and I guess weekend. And see you next week then. Bye bye.